Hello everyone, MK Wilson here with another quick video. This is about digital aquatics and the ReefKeeper Lite that I have right now. I needed to upload the new firmware with this, and I didn't quite know and understand how to do this with the forums. So I just wanted to give a quick heads up for people that want to get this system. Maybe this will help you enable you to better download more efficiently. But what you do is you come up here on the digital aquatics site, the top toolbar, you have support. What you want to do is click on that. The next page it brings you to is the support page, where it shows that you can ask by going to the forum. You can search on your own, you can email the company, or you can call the company, and it gives you the time and the phone number to call them and what their time and hour operation is. But we're not going to do that one. What we're going to do is go to the support forum. So you click on support forum, and then you'll come to a page that's the digital aquatics forum. You're going to scroll down until you get to the second window where it has product facts at the top. You want to go to the next spot, which is general product information. You click on that, you'll be taken to another page, and that page shows three options. You want to pick the top one, product firmware updates. So then you click on that, and then you'll go to another page which says current release firmware, and so you click on the firmware, the top one, current release, and then it says firmware update. Well, I did the RKL2 update, and then you scroll down to the area that says to download My Reef. You click here. It says firmware release notes, improvements, and fixes. So then you click on here, and then you'll go to another page, and you'll scroll down, and then you'll get to where it says My Reef latest production build, and then they have an attachment, My Reef 2.0 production release build 78 zip. That's your download. So you click on that, and then it'll ask you what you want to do, if you want to open it or save it. I saved mine. Okay, so that's the part where I'm at now. Okay, so I'm going to close out of this, and I'm going to close out of digital aquatics because I've already downloaded mine. I'm going to come to start all programs, and then find my digital aquatics, and then here's My Reef 2.0. So I'm going to click on that, and then you'll come to the My Reef page. And it has on there My Reef, digital aquatic news, and all the information here. This part you don't really care about. All you really care about is what is over to the left. The systems, graphs, hardware, livestock, and tanks. System is what you want. Now, from that point, you take the SID tag that they gave you that came with the company pack, and I'll show that to you. It looks like this. It's on a cable. If it says SID V2, you're on the updated version. If it says SID or SID V1, forget it. Contact the company and get a new one. And then along with it is a coupler here, and you can see that it has openings for the cable connections. What you're going to do is you're going to take this SID, and you're going to hook it into your port here on your laptop. And then, if you look, it doesn't have to be a laptop, it's my laptop, but if you look up here back at systems, you're going to see that it identifies the SID, which is really cool. I never could get to this point. So you identify the SID. What you're going to do with this is now connect it to your header, which is right here. So you're going to take the cable from the header, and it has a port just like this on the end of the cable, which hooks into the modules, okay, for the PC4s. So you're going to take this from the header, you're going to hook it into this coupler, and just like so, hook it into the coupler, and then you're going to take the other end of the header and put in. So I have the SID cable connected to the coupler, and then you're going to take the coupler and hook it to the other end of the cable for the header. When you do that, you come back to the systems, and you're going to see that it identifies the header. And then it'll tell you in this section that you have the SID and the header, and it'll tell you the revision that you have, or if you have the updated version. And if you don't, you update it. If you do, you leave it alone. After that, you move on and you disconnect the header from the coupler and place the SID cord into your PC4 modules one at a time. Now, you might have to disconnect or exit out of My Reef 2 and then take the SID form out of your USB port cable or port, and then redo the whole thing with each different module. Before you do the PC4 though, you have to do the SL1. So you go from header and update that, make sure it's updated, then you move on to the SL1 and hook that to the SID, to the cable. So what you're going to do is take the SID, hook it into your USB, and then again, and then you're going to take the coupler off like I just did, and then you're going to take this part and place it into your SL1. It doesn't matter which port you put it into. You might have to take your temperature probe out, but you put it in the place where the temperature probe is, and then in systems it will recognize it and tell you if it's updated or not. Then you're going to have to close out of this again, start it up again, take the SID card out, put the SID card back in, and do the same things for your PC4 modules. If they're all updated, you're good to go, and then you start programming. Hopefully this helps everyone, because I had such a hard time. It took me about 3 days to figure this out, and even eventually I had to go ahead and contact New York Stilo, and he helped me, and then that didn't help, so I had to contact Digital Aquatics, and long story short, turns out my system doesn't even work because this little baby is malfunctioning. So I have to order a new header and redo the whole system again to make sure it's updated. But that's okay. It's all about the reefing. This is MK Wilson. There's my baby again. And there's the babies and the babies. Signing off. Everyone, enjoy your tanks.